Join me right now is UFC veteran Rocky Lee. He'll be fighting on January 12th at Way of the Dragon 3 versus Shaqueme Rock. What's going on, Rocky?
I'm good. I'm prepared, really good. And then but this past few months, I've been through a lot of shit. Like my dog passed away, and then I divorced with my wife. So I kind of it's kind of been shit. But like at the same time, it makes me grow. It makes me stronger. So I don't know. I'm ready. I'm ready to put on a good show.
You just said your dog passed away?
Yeah, my dog passed away like October. Like was in Taiwan. My mom was walking my dog, and then someone threw a poison in the park, and my dog accidentally ate it and then passed away. And at the same park, only 10 dogs got poisoned, so it's shitty. Yeah, it's so fucked up. Yeah, they still haven't catch who put the poison, so it's fucked up.
Are you a big animal person?
I'm a dog person. I love dogs. And especially my dog, I saved it from Bali. I found it by the dumpster, and he was really bad conditioning, and I brought him back. Even sent him back to Taiwan, but fuck man, someone poisoned him. But it's fucked up. But he's with me right now, so because I brought his ash back to Bali, so he's with me right now. But I think right before I back to Taiwan, I'm gonna spread his ash to his favorite beach. I have to let him go. Like I shouldn't keep him with me. I should let him go. But at the same time, I appreciate him because it's kind of like protect me. This camp, I didn't get any injury or anything. This camp was great, so I appreciate it.
Awesome, man. Now let's talk about Taiwan. You are considered a pioneer of Taiwanese MMA. How does it feel to be recognized for being a person people respect for growing the sport?
Like honestly, for me, I'm just doing what I love. At the same time, I want to inspire people to do what they love, do what they're passionate about it. I know, but it's hard, because people will doubt you. People will talking shit. But come on, just don't give a fuck. Just do what you love. Honestly, I don't care about what people say. I'm just doing what I love. Just changed my life. Without martial art, right now I probably end up in prison or something, or I'm a drug addict. I don't know. So this changed my life. So for me, I'm appreciated. So I'm just doing what I love. That's it. Simple.
You were in Taiwan in the beginning days of MMA, in the early days. When you look back at those early days, what do you think? What do you tell people?
Fuck. I feel like I don't know. Because actually today, right before I came to sparring, I was thinking about my first MMA sparring session. I was like, fuck, huge difference. Even just 9 years, I feel like huge difference compared to the first time I spar MMA. But I mean, sometimes you goes up and down, But when you goes down, think about it why you start. So it's good. It's crazy journey, but I love it.
You made your pro debut in Taiwan at Pro FC. Pro FC is not around anymore. What did you think about that promotion? It gave you your start.
I mean, I appreciate it, even though I don't get paid much. First fight I only get paid what, like $300? But it's something. But I'm happy. I'm happy to have the opportunity to fight Pro FC. But man, that day, that time I only training for 2 years, and I don't have any background like other people. So my first pro debut is pro. I don't have any amateur, so it's crazy. So for me, it's not going back. It's not like okay, I fought pro debut and then going back to fight amateur. So it's just wow. So I have to work harder. Because for me, I started pretty late. I started when I was 22. Other people started when they were 11, 12, even younger. So for me, I only have a street fight experience. So I have to work harder. But I appreciate it. I have a good time. It's a crazy journey, but I love it.
Sometimes that street fight experience is very helpful in the cage, right?
No. In the street fight, your friend will, it's a teamwork. Sometimes your friend will jump in, so it's different. And you have bottles, something, so it's different.
After a few years, you went undefeated and you got on the Ultimate Fighter China, the season that they had. Did you have hardships, on that show? Because every time I talk to fighters that been on the Ultimate Fighter, They really didn't like being on that show. Did you like it?
No, no, I hate it because there's no freedom. Like no cell phone, no book, no computer, no contact with outside, nothing. And then you be in the house like what, 7, 8 weeks, and you living the people you're gonna fight at the same house. So it's like, fuck, no, I don't like it. But I mean, it's a good experience because I won the submission of season, so for me, it's good.
Was it difficult for you being from Taiwan and you're in the house with Chinese fighters? Was it difficult for you to get along with a lot of them?
It was just normal. It's just normal. We still friends, but it's weird because you might have to fight someone you become friend with. So it's kind of weird.
Because of that show, your name grew, larger, more popular around Asia, around the world, and you made your UFC debut. It didn't go your way, and you left the promotion. You had some hard times, throughout the years, but you came back, won a fight. Now you're back with a new promotion, Way of the Dragon. They're making big moves in Taiwan. When you look at Taiwan MMA now, what are your thoughts?
It definitely changed a lot since when I started. When I first started, no one knows about MMA. No one knows about it. Like, even I tell people I train jiu-jitsu, no one, what the fuck is jiu-jitsu? Is that judo? No one knows about it, but now it's getting popular in Taiwan. So for me, it's good. It's fighting back home. It gets me more exposure, and I can get more sponsor, and then I can inspire more our younger generation to do what they love. So for me, it's big. It's big for me to fight back home.
Your last fight was at Way of the Dragon 2, about 5 months ago. What have you been up to since then? Have you been training at Bali the whole time, or did you stay in Taiwan?
I mean, actually, after my last fight, I was staying in Taiwan. I was planning to stay in Taiwan for 3 months and then coming back to Bali, but it was tough because me and my ex kind of like not get along. She's not getting along with my family, and because she's white, the culture is different. And for me, it's like I'm from like Taiwanese like traditional family, so I'm a family person. But white person probably don't get it because they don't have like, because when they grew up, their family kicked them out, so they don't understand the family. You understand, right? Because like for me, it's like family is very important. My brother, so for me it's hard. Sometimes like when I training, I have to deal with like, okay, my brother called me, oh your ex is blah blah blah, and then I get a phone call from her, and then she's like, oh your brother's a shit, like, so it's just stress for me. So I mean, I love her, but I have to make this decision. It's good for me, and also it's good for her. So I'm still sad, but I'm okay. I'm okay now. It makes me grow. So I kind of been through a rough few months, and then my dog passed away. But it's good. I appreciate this because without this, I won't grow. I won't become stronger.
Well, did that affect you going into that last fight? The problems with your family and your ex?
Yeah, kind of. And then also, I think the weight cut is a little bit, because the weight cut wasn't that good. So, because in the practice, I get hit like that. I have no problem. And in the fight, I look back, I do a replay, and I get hit, and I go down. I was like, I wonder why. And then I realized the weight cut, because the weight it was a bad weight cut. So the free in my brain is kind of like fucked up. So that's why, boom, get hit and I go down. Because I like in the sparring, I get hit way harder like that, and no problem. But now I learn. I'm excited for this one.
Well, you're down at Bali MMA. You've been training down there for a long, long time. What makes you return to that camp every year?
I mean, it feels like family here. Everyone's like support me. We feel like family. We help each other. And then we got a really good team. We got really good coaches. So that's why I'm here.
Training camp. How long have you been in training camp for?
I started like maybe October. Because we have all the guys fighting, so I kind of like prepare them, help them to fight, help them prepare to fight. Me, I'm also training like non-stop. So for me, just same shit, different day. Like today, everyone's New Year celebrate. For me, it's just like, no, it's just a different day. Also tomorrow, I'm gonna train tomorrow too. So it's not, it's the same shit, different day for me.
Who did you help out for their fight?
Help out Gianni Suba. He was supposed to fight in Kero. but he got pulled out because I think they found his like there's a cyst in his brain or something, so he pulled out the fight. No, actually the organization pulled him out, and then who else are helping? Like P2, got other Indonesian fighter. Who else? I think Jingnan, Xiong Jingnan. He was gonna fight Angel Ali, but Angel Ali pulled out. He was injured. But I think they're gonna reschedule again March in Japan. So she's coming back soon. I mean, just been helping out my teammate, and then.
Yeah, you guys have an incredible team, a lot of big names in that camp. Do you feel that you yourself, you will eventually sign with one championship?
I mean, if they sign me, yeah, for sure, fuck yeah, because they are biggest in Southeast. But now I feel I need to get a couple more wins. I need to beat out some more people, so they will sign me, right? Like I can't just say, hey, sign me, please. Like I have to prove myself. I have to like fucking fuck some people up.
Definitely. Well, you know, your next opponent, he is a guy that is known throughout Southeast Asia, Shaqueme Rock. He's known for being a big talker. Are you used to that? Are you used to fighting guys that talk too much?
Honestly, like, so what the fuck you want, you know? Like, I'm just gonna go in there, do my shit. And I know he's a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm a jiu-jitsu guy too. That's my background. So, but this is MMA, so that's fucking fight. I'm excited.
What kind of advantages do you think you have against a guy like him?
I mean, because he's like more like one-dimensional fighter. He's jiu-jitsu guy, and then like his past few fights fighting someone doesn't know jiu-jitsu. And then for me, like, because I've been working on my striking, I've been working on my wrestling. So, I mean, I feel like I'm more like a complete fighter like him.
Where do you think you are at in your career now? You fought for the UFC, you fought for many different promotions, you know, on this side of the world. How do you feel about your career?
It's been so up and down, but I feel like now my career just started. That's how I feel. Because the last relationship was kind of toxic, so I couldn't really 100% focus on myself. But now I can 100% focus on myself. So I feel like my career just started. You know, I'm 31. Right now, my skill is more like complete than before. Before I'm knowing like, you know, I only know ground, I only know jiu-jitsu. But now I feel like my skill is more complete now, and then my mindset is stronger now, mentally and physically. So I'm excited. I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to it. I don't know. Because now I'm 31, fighting till maybe 30, 37, 38. So see how it goes. One step at a time.
Definitely. 2019, do you have any goals, personal goals for yourself that you have set for this year?
Like I said, one step at a time. Now I'm just going to focus, fuck this dude up, and then see what's next. Maybe after I beat him, I'm going to call out Rex for rematch. I think my goal is that I'm going to call out everyone who beat me in the past. And I'm going to get revenge of everyone. The past few losses, I'm going to call out everyone. That's what I'm going to do. That's my plan.
January 12th, Way of the Dragon 3. Rocky Lee will face Shaqueme Rock in Taipei. Thank you for your time, Rocky, and it was good to finally talk to you, man.
Yeah, it's good to talk to you too. Happy New Year.